Oh, well, hello there. Caught me singing the song I heard on OG Sumo Vibes pre-Pigeon Party. Whew, was good fun. But you know what? Now it's time to do our show. How's it? My name is Andy Bumatai, and welcome to the Daily Pigeon Live.
Look at me, hey, I'm inside. Island sounds, island wide, heavy on Hawaiian style. Gather round, come hear the sound, coming at you from all around. Heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Valley Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style.
How's it, gang? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon Live. Aloha no. Yes, for those of you just joining us, we chat when things come up, but mostly we play music videos, the bulk of which take us through different areas in Hawaii. This in the background here is Tantalus Drive, and we'll use it as a background while we say aloha to people joining us this morning. If you're watching this on a rerun, hey, you can fast forward if you do not enjoy hearing someone say, hey, how's it, shakalaka? Great to be here, huh? Oh, I know. And there's Cindy Kraus. Ooh, thank you, Cindy, for joining us. Gil Soto, aloha no. How's it, Howley boy? Brendan right there. I know, and thank you for the people hosting in the background. Kind of missed that one, but hey, Wild Willie, aloha no. Thomas the Turtle, thanks, Sam, for being here. And there's 94B. Aloha no, 94B. That's right. Hey, Willie, what's this? Oh, you saying hi to 94B. Oh, I gotta check that out. Well, okay. Let me drop Lono down just a little bit. We enjoy his music. We like to say how's it to some people. Whoa, what happened to my chat? Just jumped. Love Pat Pat. Aloha no. Cindy Kraus in the house. Oh, we love when things rhyme like that. Gil Soto. Aloha no. Our moderator, Nani Aloha. Aloha Kakahiaka, Andy, and the Hamajang Gang. That's what we call everyone in the chat, the Hamajang Gang. Hamajang in Hawaiian Pidgin English means all mix up, and we are certainly that. Ooh, JMV Nueva, aloha no, just lurking and working, digging away. Okay, and make that kala. You gotta get a paycheck, right? You lucky you get one job. Plenty people no more. Pokoleti, aloha no. Hase, Dan Lozano, ayu. What, lunch break? Okay. So good to have you here. I really appreciate the commitment you make. Every lunch break, Dan Lozano is here. I'm guessing he's grinding in the background too, so enjoy and chew well, Dan. Dusty 32, aloha no, mahalo, and aloha kakahiaka for being here. Steven, how are you? Wow, you guys. I see plenty of people who caught us on the 3:30 show that we do on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And yes, I finally updated the schedule. I wasn't gonna do it, but I will fall victim to being efficient. No, not that. How's it, Rick Iwamoto saying? How's it to plenty people? Hey, you bugger. Okay, let's go down. Hey, there's Malaka in the house. How's it, Malaka? Thanks, Sam, for being here. Let's see who else. Oh, Ann. Aloha, Ann. I saw you. Hey, I'm feeling much better. I called the doctor and, said, hey, is this normal? And he said, I'm suffering from acute normality. I know. We'll talk more about that later, but I think I might have shook it. It was a rough one. Oh, hey. How's it, Texas Kioki? Aloha, no. How are you? Oh, wait a minute. Never click on eyes you good enough. There you are. How's it, Kioki? Aloha, no. All right. Okay, Green Man Bakchu. There he is. Dixie Dreamer. I'm seeing a lot of the people from the OG Sumo side. What? Had the raid. Did I miss the raid? Yeah, look, raid. Thank you, OG Sumo Vibe. Yeah, I was over there digging that. You guys had good fun on the other side. So OG Sumo Vibe, I guess lately, once in a while, does the what he calls the pre-Pidgin party, and the Hamajang gang, we all go over there, get our heart pumping, and all the good jams that OG Sumo Vibe drops, and all good fun. So thanks all the people for coming over from the OG Sumo Vibe side. Give him a follow if you. He does all kinds of late in the evening, early in the morning. Sometimes you gotta be careful, because you might enjoy yourself. Just a warning. That's all I'm saying. Rick Hirakawa, how's that? Oh, Rick, what happened to the clip? There we go. Oh my goodness me. Hey Michelle, hi, I saw you over on the OG Sumo side. There we go. Oh, gotta go. Okay now. Okay, Green Man, thank you for showing face. I appreciate that. Here we go. Okay, looks like we caught everybody. If I missed anybody, like Kenny T. Hey Kenny, how are you? How's the road, huh? It's staying safe, I hope. That's Kenny T. He's one of the hosts of Friday Night Live Jams on Facebook, 7 o'clock. Catch him, Maddie, and Wayne up there. And great show. You like guitar music, originals, covers, whatever. Brother, get them. Yeah, we are back. Not clearance from the dock. Stay awake all day again. Oh, no. Yeah, I had the same caveat given to me. I know, hey, Don Flex, aloha no. Hey, wishing you a great day. Well, your wish just might come true there, Don Flex. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What should we do now? I think that what we should do is play the song that we normally play only on Thursdays. Okay? And yes, today is Thursday. So let's go take a little jaunt through Makiki. Thank you for joining us on the Daily Pidgin Live.
Wasn't supposed to go this way. When I met you yesterday, I didn't need you next to me. Am I the kind that you expected me to be? It's getting a little warm. Crack the window, please.
How's it, Devin? And mahalo.
I'll pump the gas if you run inside. Grab a couple tall boys and a honey pie. And yesterday is far away, and tomorrow you'll be gone. It wasn't supposed to go this way.
Morning, Brenda.
Sweet, 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 sweet Thursday. 10 million people, and maybe more, out on the highway in a dusty storm.
Advantages of not making any
Two
money.
lonesome losers in a stolen dream, headed straight for nowhere in a suicide machine. If you see the lights flashing, push the pedal down.
How's it, Free Fire? Aloha.
Over the border, they can't get us there.
How's it, Kaupena?
Between the two of us, we'll make it if we share.
Jimmy Rick. Aloha.
Yesterday is far away,
Vix in
and
Maui.
tomorrow you'll be gone.
How's it, Vix?
It wasn't supposed to go this way. Sweet, 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 sweet Thursday.
Whoo, there you go, gang. And thanks for everybody who has been asking. Yes, I am feeling much better. Like I mentioned earlier, I did call the doctor and I said, Doctor, hey, I don't know, something's wrong. He goes, yeah, what's that? I said, normally, like today, I saw a cockroach, right? And normally I would go, so what, bro? You waiting for one Uber? Huh? What's going on? You better watch out. Get hippies in this neighborhood. They're liable to grab you, put you in one paper crotch and smoke you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, normally I would think like that, but guess what? I just said, oh no, a cockroach. Doc, what could be wrong? He says, well, Andy, I'm afraid you may be suffering from normality. Oh no, Doc, really? That's right, Andrew. So you know what? Well, Doc, please, no, before you go any further, what can I do, please? He said, watch 2 Three Stooges movies and call me in the morning. And of course, my answer was, yeah, wise guy, huh? All good, Vix. Everything pow. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ooh, lucky you, darling. Did you buy ice cream? What better way to start the morning with some eye candy? Oh, Mauna Kea, so gorgeous. Hey, Andy, luckily for you and us, stay normal. I know. Hey, normality is going around, No, serious. So you guys got to be careful, okay? Wear your mask because you never know. You might start looking at things differently. Oh, no, not that. Hey, how you, Nat Soros? Soriros. I never know how to say your name, Nat, but we'll say Nat if you're all right with that. How's it? I know. You were in Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong, but hey, aloha and welcome. Yes, that's what we do. Popeye quote, I am what I am. Right. And if you like yams, I tell you, the whole spinach thing with Popeye, it was about yams. And those who know. That's right. Doing the finger snap, first snap, Three Stooges thing. Ooh, yeah, it took me a long time. I know. I like the Three Stooges. I know. I remember when they had to do that video. This is rubber. These are jokes. Don't be hitting each other with hammers. Remember that one? I know that was the first public service announcement. I know. Glad to be back on the Hammer Jang Gang. Ooh, yeah, there we go. You're watching the Daily Pigeon Live, Nat. Yeah, right. And we are, in fact, the Hammer Jang Gang. Hi, Dixie. Aloha no. I tell you what, let's look at more beauteous Big Island and go to Ahualoa. What do you think? Good idea.
Well, life has nearly killed me, and my mind has put me on the edge. Life has nearly killed me, and my mind has put me on the edge. Though I can barely crawl, I've got to walk where these angels' feet are tread. Darkness nearly drowned me. Sunlight low, don't it burn my eyes? Darkness nearly drowned me, and the sunlight low, don't it burn my eyes? This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high.
Ooh, unlurk.
My cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long way to go.
How's it, Shiloh? What? Oh,
My cup is nearly empty.
Concentrate.
Got such a long, long way to go. I got to lay down here and rest before I can take another step down
how's it,
that
bass?
lonesome road.
Aloha no.
Where the darkness nearly drowned me, the sunlight burned my eyes. This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high. I gotta lay down here and rest where I can take another step down this lonesome
I'll
road.
take it.
Well, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long, long way to go.
Hey, Larry. Nice guy. Oh no. Maybe the Earth was too close. It's not your fault, 94B. Blame the Earth. Cannot change
Where
your
the
vote.
darkness nearly drowned me, the sunlight burned my eyes. This valley is much too deep, and this mountain so very high. I gotta lay down here and rest where I can take another step down this lonesome road. Well, Well, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, long, long way to go. Yeah, my cup is nearly empty. I got such a long, 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 long way to go.
Yeah, that's okay, OG Sumo Vibe. The comedy gods forgive you for making that mistake. A lot of people, Abbott and Costello, yeah, no denying it. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people don't know that. You know those. My generation had those Three Stooges cartoons. On television, right? Well, all of those comedy shorts, when they used to have the Three Stooges hour or whatever, they were all designed to play before movies in theaters, right? Like the cartoons took over later. But those comedy shorts fell out of favor when television came in about 1953, and right, people stopped going to the movies as much as they did. So the Three Stooges kind of went, boom, their star kind of just dropped. Well, somebody bought the rights to all those Three Stooges movies and put them on television, and boom, they took off again with a whole nother generation. It's a wonderful story. They were able to tour, but for a while there, man, they were like hanging on by their fingernails trying to keep their career rolling. Yeah, I'm a fan of course, comedy, but if you read watch any of their documentaries or read up on them, they had some issues. Shemp, you mentioned Shemp, he died in a car, and they said he was in the back seat and they were driving somewhere, and Shemp was just being so funny. The driver was having a hard time. They were friends, but he was doing his thing, and all of a sudden he just stopped, and they all go, "Oh, thanks for giving us a break." They looked in the back seat. Bagamaki died dead. I know. Oh, sad, yeah. Oh, I know. That's the one thing. Who was it that on his deathbed said, dying's easy, comedy is hard? Oh, no. Let's go to Wahiwa and think about that.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover song, just as long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car, no. Don't need a magazine to call me a superstar, no. I'm gonna take this little house and make a home, and then I'll never have to face my nights alone. 'Cause in my heart I hear you speak, and on my face I feel you breathe next to me, to by land, by air, by sea. And that is how it's supposed to be now, and that much I can say now. I'm pulling loaves of bread down from the shelf,
how rare it is that I stay up past 12. In the backyard we are going to start a garden. If that don't sound mighty good, I beg your pardon. 'Cause in my heart I hear you speak, and on my face I feel you breathe next to me.
How's it, Camel
To by
Can?
land, by air, by sea. And that is how it's supposed to be. Now, and that much I can say.
That's the joke, Rick.
Now, if they don't love us, we don't need them. Let's find our own brand of freedom. If they don't love us, we don't need them. Let's find our own brand of freedom.
Well, make sure they fill the candy machine.
I don't mind the slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor anymore.
Ooh, there you go, Rick S. saying, how's it do, Camel Can? And you know, it's interesting. Jimmy Rick says Gleason and Jonathan Winters were his favorite old school comedians. Oh, yeah. And, you know, one of the things, if you were a fan of the Honeymooners back in the day, right? Two fun facts. Number one, Jackie Gleason hated rehearsing. So oftentimes he never did. He would just get on the set and go, give me the lines and we'll figure it out. Can you imagine? And the second thing is that the Flintstones were based on the Honeymooners, because the Honeymooners were so popular that they tried to, you know, do a spin-off on it. And they went, well, what about a cartoon version of it? And that was it. You know, one of my favorite memes, I don't know if you've seen this one, where the two guys land on the moon, right? And they've got the, you know, the bubble on their head and, you know, the rocket and stuff, and they're walking around and they see this lady lying on the moon, and the guy walks up to her and looks and says, "It's Alice Cramden." That's a real inside joke. Okay. Let's see. Let's play this one. And I'm not going to give it any introduction. Wasn't me. I wasn't there.
My heart's been ripped wide open. So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free. I've been set free. I spent a lifetime running, fearing what I'd become if I stopped playing goalie on all of my thoughts.
You got 'em,
Speaking
darling.
out straight from my heart, but now I see. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you. I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on. I'll always be that 2 a.m. phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open, 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 wide open. My heart's been ripping wide open, open.
There you go. Emmett Kelly. Mahalo Beats.
No words enough to show it. Now my whole world's in motion. I feel like Fred, but in my neighborhood. Yeah. Call me and I will make sure to set you free. To set you free. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer,
lack of bloopers.
I'll always be that 2 a.m. phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open.
How's it, Nalololo? Aloha.
Wide open. My heart's been ripping wide open. Open, wide open. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you. I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean
I didn't have an
on.
education.
I'll always be that 2 a.m.
Being
phone call
serious.
when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open. Open, wide open. My heart's been ripping wide open. Open, wide open.
Woo! Oh, caught me off guard there a little bit. Hey, how's it? Okay, let me answer a few questions. First of all, when Rick, I love that episode when Robin Williams brought Jonathan Winters onto Mork and Mindy. You remember that? And I don't know if you remember this, but Jonathan Winters was brought on as a child, right? Because on Mork, people are grown, they're born old and they would get younger. So that was, Jonathan as a baby. Whoa, what's going on here? Look at it. Very funny. Yeah, I know. That was a mean one here. And then an OG says, hey, this bugger is a fountain of facts. I just wanted to say, and I'm glad you said that, it reminded me of how much I enjoyed that Tower of Power episode. I was lurking, and you talked about the lead singer who went off and then was charged with murder and then, was born again, and then they brought him back on stage. That was a whole chicken skin moment there. Talk about fun facts. OG Sumo vibe on the music side. Mean, you bugger. And then Love Pat here says, hey, what made you go into comedy? And people think I'm joking when I say this, but it was a lack of education. I was in sales and doing pretty well, but I basically lied on my applications, and I had the gift of gab so I could kind of pull it off. But then when I decided, hey, what is there that I could really do that might turn into a career? Well, it was comedy, because it was just a matter of time before somebody researched and realized I didn't go to college or high school. So, and it was a happy accident. I found, I saw a niche and I filled it. And I'm still kind of doing that. That's what this this show is doing. Fingers crossed, I hope. Anyway, this is back when I lived on the west side near, that's right, Nanakuli.
Said you wanna play your game. You tell me in, I said I'll pick it up, it's all.
Hey, how's it, Miles? Good morning.
But don't follow all the rules. I know you don't, you change day by day. Hardly seems that fair. How can anybody understand? How can anybody win? 8 points later, I thought it was about time we hit the finish
People are
line.
surprised at how serious
8
it
points
is.
later, I wasn't winning at all, I was just further behind. You played your hand, that showed my cards. I took my talks right from your heart. I laid them down before your eyes. Game over, blow the whistle, we're out of time.
Yeah, that was the guy. Wow.
Come on, baby, it's your turn and time to play. What are you scared of? Why do you keep running away? Come on, just show
Oh, thank you,
your
Nat.
hand. Do you
Good
wanna
night.
play?
I know it's
Sure
late there.
did.
Aloha.
You hardly seem to care. Why
There
do
we
you
go.
expect me to want to stay?
Salim.
How can anybody win? 8 points later, I thought it was about time we hit the finish line. 8 points later, I wasn't winning at all, I was just
I
further
knew a
behind.
girl in high school named
Laid
Darlene.
your hand, I showed my cards, I took my towels right from your heart. I laid them down before your eyes. Game over, blow the whistle, we're out of time. You're just using me for fun to take the win.
How many points would you give
And
it?
then we're done.
Just wondering.
I thought I meant a little more. Don't wanna play no more.
How's it, Chiquire?
Come on, boy, tag me out.
Aloha.
8 points later. 8 points later. 8 points later.
Ah, thank you, Mad Statter.
8 points later. 8 points later. I thought it was about time we hit the finish line. 8 points later. I wasn't winning at all, I was just further behind. You played your hand, I showed my cards. I took my towels right from my heart. You laid them down before my eyes. Game over, blow the whistle, we're out of time.
Cool. That's two more than 8. Oh, wow. Score. Ooh, there you go. 8 points later. I know. I think it was supposed to say 8 points. Well, I fed you that was a softball, but you went with the Spinal Tap version, and well, it's 10. 10 is better than 8, isn't it? I'm just saying. Oh, key change. Wow, I know. Well, sometimes when you get mad, you got to do that, or they come back into the house. I'm just saying, Michael, it's a musical thing, I know, but it works. It's a double-edged sword, and we'll just leave it at that. Bobby Tsunami, aloha no, aloha kakeaka, nani aloha. Hey, and the end gang, mahalo for being here, Bobby. Thanks, Ooh, what's going on? Oh, Kiyoki just saying mahalo. 11, and took it to 11. Oh, well, why don't you just make 10 louder? But this goes to 11. Oh, man. And I think I mentioned this before, but after that, that was so popular, there were amp companies that were making amps that had 11 on them. I just love that. When comedy affects reality, it's like, well, this one goes to 11. Oh, man. I know. I was talking to Frank DeLima on the phone the other day, a couple days ago, and we were trying to talk, we were just riffing a little bit, and he says, yeah, it's so hard today because everybody's so politically correct. He says, and I'm getting a lot of heat for, people, things that I say that are now suddenly stereotypical. And I said, bro, I got an idea for you. I think I mentioned this. I'm not sure if I did before, but I've been trying to get him to do the Frank DeLima, I'm Sorry tour, where he takes responsibility for all the ethnic stereotypes. This is Frank DeLima, and I like doing one song about, Filipinos because everybody say Filipinos like eat dog. Well, guess what? They don't really eat dog. It's my fault that people think that. And here's the song that did it. Polong tong bong dong billy goat bing dong. You know what I mean? I said, and then you just introduce every song as an apology. And he was going, oh, I'm not sure. I said, Frank, come on, brah. Just the Frank De Lima I'm Sorry tour. Oh, I would pay money to see that. Okay. Anyway. Oh no. What do you say we go to White Kelly and pick up the heartbeat just a little.
Everybody wants a piece of me. I'm a lonesome man making history. They say we're all just raindrops in a stream. There ain't nobody gathered around the tree except the game's rigged. I am the referee. I swear the Brown said it best. It is not easy being green. Everybody likes to look at me like I'm Norman Bates or I'm Palpatine. It's a shame even with that smile to take the seasick crocodile.
The apology tour. That's better. Oh yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of me. I'm a lonesome man making history. They say we're all just raindrops in a stream. And everybody likes to look at me like I'm Norman Bates or I'm Palpatine. It's a shame even with that smile they take the seasick crocodile.
We had so much fun there. He was a riot. Yeah, oh, hey, who's that? BCT Samurai cheering. Hey, mahalo for the cheer. I kind of missed it there, so sorry, I know I was digging on something else, but that was, hey, mahalo. I missed the amount, but Cindy Krause, hey, another 100 biddies. Thanks, I know. Yeah, I've been trying to get Frank De Lima to do something a little more edgy for years, but he's so conservative that way. Andy, thank you for giving me your song back to Spirit Live Kung Fu Fighting. Oh yeah, that was an homage to your timing. Yeah, when I saw you pick Kung Fu Fighting, I went, oh, I see the synergy there. Yes, Shakalaka. We rated Spirit Live Loop Master yesterday. Loop Master, a loop artist yesterday, and yeah, Shakalaka requested everybody was kung fu fighting. Hey, Michael Anthony Smith. Hey, thanks for giving a sub to Jimmy Rick. Mahalo, you bugger. So anyway, so I was talking to Frank, and I said, Frank, why don't you do a television special? Shakalaka, thanks for the 100 biddies, And he goes, I don't know, to write it, and the writer. I said, I got an idea for you. You could do it. We could shoot this thing in 2 weeks. Here's the idea. Okay, Frank has to go return a CD or something. He has to just any kind of errand. We'll figure something out. Steve, thanks for the 100 biddies, right? And on the way there, he acts out every Portuguese joke that ever happened without mentioning Portuguese. Right? I mean, think about that, right? So, hey, Howley boy, thanks for the 100 biddies. Wow, you guys, what you doing? Okay, wait, let me refresh here because what you started a hype train. I don't see it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, look. Oh, we're on level 2 already. You guys, mahalo. So anyway, think about that. So Frank De Lima's walking down the street and he stands there and here's Manuel, right? And he's looking at, and Manuel's there. He's got a bucket with a sponge and soap and a big long ladder leaning up against a building, right? And he goes, hey, how's it, Frank? Hey, Manuel, what's wrong? You look perplexed. He goes, yeah, bro, I was washing the windows on the second floor. Hey, mahalo base for the 100 biddies. And now I got to wash the windows on the bottom here, but the ladder too tall. And Frank, he does this look into the camera. Manuel, brah, what's wrong with you? Let me help, right? And then cut to, right, a big hole with the ladder inside, right? And Manuel standing on the ladder cleaning the window on the bottom. Hey, mahalo, Frank. Okay. And then he moves on. And then you do another Portuguese joke, right? Another just one after, changing the light bulb and all that. I said, I know people will know the joke, but they haven't seen it on video acted out. I know. I know. I want the height, not the width. Classic. I want the height, not the width. I did. You know what? I recognize the punchline. I don't remember the setup. Hey, Don Flex, how are you? Well, imagine, it was what was the one with the pilot? Oh, that's the shortest runway I ever seen in my life. But what a wide. Hey, Veeks, mahalo for the 500 biddies. Thank you so much, you bugger. Who's this? BCT Tsunami. Thanks for the 109, you guys. Oh, I bet that was funny, Andy. Hey, Aware. Thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. Hey, Memory Lane in the house. How's it, Zave? Oh, no. Or maybe this is Lane. I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, for being here. We're just talking about comedy routines, and we're on level 2. But hey, give Memory Lane a follow. Two Filipino singers in Dubai. He plays guitar, keyboards, good fun, amazing sports. Yeah. Oh, I just got home. Okay. Well, I know that's because you live in that super town there, Dubai. Hey, Vicky Asato, thanks for the 100 biddies. Social distancing hugs to every one of you. There we go. Yeah, I got my second shot a couple days ago, so now I can only carry it and not really get sick from it, and I feel much better today. Hey, Malaka, thank you for cheering the 100 biddies. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see if we can play something here. Oh, hey, Mark Aloi. Oh, 300. Whoo, you bugger, look. Bambucha Shaka on the 300. And Michael Anthony, what? Enough already, Michael Anthony. 110. You got him, you bugger. Oh, gotta distract the gang here. They're getting crazy. Oh, Bobby Tsunami, what? Another 202? Bah, please. Thanks, Oh, I really appreciate it. You helping us survive. You know what it's like, Memory Lane. It's the kind you feel shame about taking a donation, but at the same time, whoo, I know, might make the rent. Oh, I know. Oh, let's see. They'll look. Memory Lane saying how's it to everybody. The best sports on the internet. Jolene. Oh, I know. Hi, everyone. I know. Luckily it's not Tuesday. We'll be singing the taco song, yeah? I know. Kind of hard. Okay, I tell you what. Let's go through Coco Marina. Huh? Little old school. Hey, this is for you guys, Memory Lane. Mahalo, Rick.
got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say.
Wow, Don Flex, mahalo.
Don't go away.
1,000 biddies? Whoa.
Let it be the thing that I am longing for.
Darlene S., thank you for the
fly
100.
out from Manhattan to the California shore.
And
Just to watch the ships at
Aloha.
night on the San Francisco Bay.
100 buckets in the bucket.
Please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown.
Mahalo, bass.
Let it be the night that I am longing for.
100 biddies, bass.
Let's fly down south
Woo.
to Austin or to Ecuador. Just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day.
wow.
Oh, lover,
Don Flex, mahalo.
please, please stay.
Hey, BC Tsunami. What is that? Whoa, 11, 12. Bruh. Unreal. Whoa. Thanks so much, everybody.
Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I've been longing for.
How's it, Aloha Mish?
Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador. Just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day.
Yep.
Oh, lover. Oh, lover. Oh, lover. Please, please stay.
Mahalo, Gil,
Please
for
stay.
gifting a sub.
Please stay.
Oh, that's great. And now a little tune from our Frank Sinatra. That's right. You know who I'm talking about. Mahalo, Don Flex. 100.
You should see the smiles on their happy faces when they tell me
Oh,
to
Congo
turn
Rats.
around in these
Ghetto.
places, but I know what they want. Play the kind of music, then they tell me turn it up.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it. I believe in love. I believe in you. Yes, I believe in love. Yeah, I believe in you. She could be someone who could make you do all sorts of funny things. She goes out to buy brand new cars and diamond
Mahalo,
rings. But I
bass.
know what she wants.
500.
With her
Woo.
kind of music,
Don
and she
Flex.
tells me
300? Another
Turn it up.
300?
I believe in love.
Hey, Papi Tsunami. Mahalo for the 500 biddies. You guys. Okay, enough already, you bugger. Another 500? Oh, mean. Vicky Osato, thanks for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Malaka. Oh, 150. Thanks, Hey, how's it, Soham? Mahalo for being here. 8 weeks. 500? Oh, you bugger! Small kind. Mark Aloi out. 200 ducats in the pocket. Mahalo. Hey, Bobby Tsunami, mahalo gifting 5 subs to viewers. Oh, and mahalo for gifting 1 sub to viewers. Guess what? We just completed level 5. That hasn't happened in a while. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate it. Oh, what? 157% of level 5. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Really. Enough already, okay? Oh, kind of small, kind of embarrassing. Oh, Big Squirrel Nuts cheered 100 biddies on top of everything else. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. And we had a question here from Soham. And he was saying, or she was saying, I'm not sure, why do Hawaiians wear leaf printed shirts on the beach? Is it a culture? Don Flex, another 1,000 biddies? Stop already, you bugger. I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Soham, we wear Hawaiian print, what they call, we call aloha print. Everyone else calls Hawaiian print shirts. And they have leaves and flowers and a lot of the, things from nature on them. It's just what we do. And we don't just wear them on the beach. We wear it everywhere. We wear them on Bishop Street and in business meetings and stuff. We don't really do a lot of suits and ties here. So, you have your go to the beach bus up shirt, and then you have your nice one. You bust out the Tory Richards when you have meetings downtown. So that's how it goes. Yeah. It's not just on the beach, but interesting question, though. There we go. Okay, let's see how else we're doing here. You guys mean level 5, 210% of level 5. That's a personal best for us. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh no, look at this. Me and my 2 boys, another 100 biddies. Wow. This is mind-blowing. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, so yeah, it's how we roll. Yeah. Too hot for suits and ties. Yeah, unless you're McGarrett on Hawaii 5-0. Don Flex 77. Bruh. Another 500 biddies? Oh, you're going to be on the Mount Rushmore of people who cheer. Presley, thank you so much for the 200. Mahalo. Oh, are we still going here? Come on now. Mokihana cheered 7 bits. Thank you so much, Mokihana. Okay, everybody. Yep, Andy, so true. During the nicer weather here, son-in-law wears Tory Richards shirts all the time. Yeah. That's where I have a brand new one that was given to me by the Padilla family. Yeah, Tegan picked it out. She is a magnet for Tory Richards. There we go. Hey, how's it? I want to say HO11C for following. Thank you so much. Oh, how nice is that? I had a job where I got in trouble for wearing aloha shirts every day. Oh, I know. Well, when you work in the emergency room, they want you to be more serious, Michael. I'm just saying. I hope you learned something. Hey, look, me and my two boys has a different avatar. Let's check it out. Oh, you're weird. I like you. See? Right there. She obviously isn't afflicted by normality. I know. We were just talking about that. It's going around, so be careful, right? Here we go. Rock and roll. Ooh! Yes, we're the 50th state.
Words that I've said squirts the flash. The voice that I raised rattles the bone.
We became a state in 1959.
As I slammed the door, white doves flew away, thinking what's left behind is not for me anymore.
This is my neighborhood.
Rushing through some dark streets, heading for the highway, while trying to straighten up things with myself.
Oh, that would be cool.
Vows have been taken back then, said I'll stay with you through better and worse. Many eyes, many ears witnessed what I said. That's what I said. I must have been mad.
Aloha, Gil. Mahalo for being here. Oh, yeah, we're very different. You know about that,
My
Michael?
mind carries my feet away, but my heart longs to turn around to see your face.
Yes.
I've played this role before. I know how it goes.
Never heard anybody say aloha.
Stories about a woman.
Olelo o Hawaii. Oh.
She'll never forget all the things that I said while the boat of us watched the house burn in flames. No water to drown the heat of the sun that's burning you down.
Welcome home, Jimmy. And the PD.
She'll never forget all the things that I said while both of us watched the house burn in flames.
Well put, bass. Wow.
No water to drown the heat of the sun that's burning you
Dixie Dreamer. Thank you so much. Wow, 100 ducats in the bucket from Dixie Dreamer. Ooh, mahalo, girlfriend. Thank you. I love that Veeks hammering. Is that where they go ning 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 where they pick and then they do that thing with their yeah. Um, uh, who popularized that? I want to say he just passed away. Brain. Don't even start. Yeah, Veeks. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Malaka, Veeks in Maui. I was in Longs. Guy asked me what if U.S. currency will come out of the ATM. I hope so. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's interesting. You have to give the people who come here and treat it like a foreign country because not only does it feel like it when they get here, but they want it to be because then it's a more exotic vacation. So a lot of that stuff, when hey, do you ever have anybody ask you if you speak English? Eddie Van Halen. That was it right there. Thank you, Veeks. Yeah. And we did a whole show on dumb questions people ask you. Yeah, I know. And I've mentioned this before, but every time I bring my motorcycle to the mainland, someone sees the license plate and, how did you get it here? You're from Hawaii. It's like, bro, you never heard. They finished the bridge. Yeah, but the toll, oh, mean, brother. I know. Oh, thank you, Dixie. I appreciate that. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see what Veeks has to say. The funny thing is, this girl is from Georgia. Oh, I know. Well, when you go to Georgia, you want to ask them if they speak English. Huh? What you said? Well, I was in Marietta. I would say Marietta, right? And they called it Maret. How long you been in Maret? And I'm like, where? Here in Maret. I said, wow, okay, I get it. How's it, Marmac? Aloha. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, well, Hawaiian people are a lot more kind. I mean, very kind. Oh, thank you, Soham. How nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, but and you know what? Too, the people in this group, the Hamajang gang, are extra nice. Just so you know, okay? We are we make a point of being kind and considerate. Hey, Bobby Tsunami, mahalo for cheering the 30 bitch. Thanks, huh? Soham, we make a point of it here. Oh, what's this? Hey, Bobby Tsunami again cheered another 300. Whoa, that was fast. Bugger, thanks, sir. Right. We make a point, like we say, we concentrate on what brings us together, not what separates us. Too much of that out there in the world, I got to tell you. Our, quote, joke, unquote, is when the rest of the world gets it together, it will probably look a lot like Hawaii. Here we go.
The birds fly south as the light leaves your eyes. Hold on to your dream. Oh, I know you wanna scream. Since the day you're born, you're just a flower on your own, waiting for the sun to blossom, hoping to break through the storm.
Wow, Soham. Mahalo, as we say in the Hawaiian language. That means thank you. Mahalo ikekane. That's thank you, man.
Winter winds lightly touching your soft skin. There's gotta be a bright
stop teasing
A big
Wild Willie.
white horse is running through the golden doors. You know you gotta take the ride. It's now or never by my side.
How's in Missouri, Jeff? Aloha no.
Little Daisy, don't be shy. Nobody changes, they just lie. Take your own fate by the end. It's time to conquer your own land. Little Daisy, don't be
Oh,
shy.
that's funny, Dixie
Nobody
Dreamer.
changes, they just lie.
You're bilingual.
Take your own fate by the end. It's time to conquer your own land.
Yep. The sad truth, Darlene. Yeah, pretty much. Aloha, Missouri, Jeff. Mahalo for showing face. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Presley, I know. Aging parents. Well, enjoy them while you can because, boom, one day. I know. Okay, let's see here. What else we go? I'm in the same boat, Presley. Yeah. Yeah. That boat sailed. Oh, mahalo, and I will go see. Yes, he whispered you the print, yeah? Oh, Mokihana, but you learn to adapt because you love it here. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, the money thing, you know, it's funny too, you know. I remember we were growing up, and I, you know, you don't realize you're poor until you leave the area. You know, then you go, oh, really? Oh, wow, look at that. Some people have 2 cars. What's the joke? You're poor and you have a car on blocks in front of your house, and you can tell the people have money because they have 2 cars on blocks in front of their house. I know, but yeah, you do learn to adapt. You get used to it, you know. I remember when I went on the road for the first time, I was texting back my wife pictures of the price of milk. Going, check this out. You know, I said, whoo, here's a sexy picture for you. You know, milk, $1.50 a gallon or something, whatever it was at the time. I know. Hawaii is my home for a long time. Moved to Vegas, but to buy a beautiful house. Yep, a lot of people did that. And there's some nice ones there too, man. Whoo, mean, but gotta have central air, huh? I know. Waiting for coffee to finish brewing. Oh, you're kind of late now with your coffee. I know. My cost of living going from Florida to Hawaii will be a shock to my system. Yeah, and your wallet. Woo-hoo. We're still doing the Three Stooges here. I know. Well, guess what, though? You'll see beautiful views. What do they call that? The paradise tax?
I got my bags packed, timeline on track. My winter coat stuck in the closet way back. I won't be needing that. I won't be needing that. Ah. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine.
on the big island, high up on the mountain. That's the only place because it's so high.
It's only blue skies on my horizon line. So far from the hurt and the bad times. I'm feeling so alive. I'm feeling so alive. Hey, yeah. I'm ready to fly down 65. Hit the coastline in the sunshine.
Yeah, I can see how you would like this, Dixie. It's right there, kind of on the edge.
I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine.
Okay, now I really understand. Here you go. Shirtless.
Hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm going to find my new high. Hit the coastline in the sunshine.
Watch out, Jeff. He might be trying to sell you land. Ooh, there you go. That's so funny. That's Soham said, what's a good time to come to Hawaii? And Michael Anthony said, I'd suggest the morning. Oh, man. Oh, sir, love the community and has gifted, everyone has gifted a sub here. This show is love each other. Oh, I know. I've never seen a channel that had almost 90% subs. Yeah, well, that's how we are, just as you do this teamwork. Wow, love it. Oh, thank you, Soham, and please help spread the word, and it's just not about the show so much, but we're spreading the aloha also, and that's so many people come here and they're just taken aback by what we say, practice aloha, kind, considerate, and polite to each other. That's right. I know. Oh, is that oceanfront property? Don't know what you were talking about there, Jeff. Sorry. Attention span attack right there. Don't know. Whoa, what a pro. I'm slow and get distracted with all the details. What, you guys have a private conversation going on? I don't know. Avert your eyes. Okay. I tell you what, let's slow it up a little bit and get the tissues out because we're going to visit H3 to the windward side and let Kenny Roberts do his magic. No, I've graduated to goldfish. Shakalaka. And proud of it.
Though I tried to deny my feelings for you, I know our friendship will be true.
Hey, thanks for hosting, GB.
We have yet to spend some time together. I'm so glad I met you. Maybe I need some time to myself. Maybe friend or two. Someone who will listen to me, just like that someone I found in you.
Go get him, holy boy.
These things I try to find was so very hard to find in you. But the answers lie in someone else. Forgive me if it doesn't lie in you. Although I tried to deny my feelings, I know love won't be true to me or you. We had our precious moments together until you found somebody new. I don't know what to expect from all of this, what I hope to gain. Yeah. Hear me now, and you know that time can only ease the pain. These things I try to find, so very hard to find in you. The answers lie in someone else. Forgive me if it doesn't lie in you. And so you found somebody new. So you found somebody new. So you found somebody new.
Oh. So I'm feeling sad because of this song. Yeah, well, that's kind of the idea of it. It's a sad song, I know, but what a great, message, right? And Nani congratulates Veeks on Maui, who performs with Kenny Roberts, who we just heard, because they started at Nalu's in on Maui. They're playing together on Wednesday nights there, and I guess last night was their first night. And he said Kenny killed it when he performed that song as part of their set. Yeah, look there he goes. Kenny killed this song. I know. And Mad Satter, it's funny you would mention the waves. When I talked to Kenny on the phone, he says, man, if I ever re-record that song or put it out, I'm going to add those waves, because I added the waves, of course, right? And it was kind of an editing, I had some editing pride in putting the waves, just between the lyrics so that they were, complementary and didn't distract. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's funny. What is Hamajang? Oh, Soham. Hamajang, see, there's the Hawaiian language, right? And then there's good English, right? But in between, there's what we call Hawaiian Pidgin English. That kind where we kind of mix up the Mexicans have Spanglish, and where we have kind of Pidgin, where it's English and Hawaiian and the inflections. And Hamajang is a slang that means all mixed up. That's why we call ourselves the Hamajang Gang, because we have all kinds of people with all kinds of beliefs and economic backgrounds and you name it. We Hamajang here, so we call ourselves the Hamajang Gang. That's right. And Dixie, that was funny when you said when I see you were talking about being able to speak Georgia. Yeah, yeah, down yonder about a mile past the old Joe's tree stump. We have a version of that in Hawaii. I did a bit about it where I was on some island and I said, local people cannot believe you don't know where everything is if you're local. You ever had that? The kind of, excuse me, where Bobby's welding shop? Well, you don't know where's Bobby's welding shop? No, I don't. What, that's where you let go? Well, yeah. And you don't know este? No. How you gonna find them? Well, I was hoping you would give me, directions. Oh, okay. Okay, see this road, you just keep going down the road, right? And gonna have one big tree. Cannot miss them, big tree. Little bit past the orange mail's box, okay? When you get to the big tree, right, what happened is you just keep going down now. Watch for the big tree, that's all I'm saying. And you just turn right quarter mile before that tree, okay? Oh. Mahalo.
You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and I will.
Mahalo,
The
Soham.
sky is falling. I promise you I'm all in. No turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you. This is more than just a wedding. This is etched into eternity. With our union, we will move mountains. We will live on our knees.
Aloha, Miles.
'Cause he'd choose us in 100 lifetimes. He'd choose us in 100 worlds. He'd find us, and we'd say we do for the rest of our lives. With all that we have, we do, and we will, when the sky turns black and he comes back riding on the clouds.
Mahalo Mokihana.
Every day and every moment, every breath we take, we choose you. Look into my eyes, dear.
Wow, Kili Cove.
Look into my eyes, dear.
Mahalo, my friend.
'Cause this is where it starts. Yes, this is where it starts. I'll give you my whole heart for my whole life. I'll give you my whole heart for my whole life. And this is where it starts. And I'll say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do. And I will, when the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in. No turning back. And every day, every moment, and every breath you take, I choose you.
Oh, watch out, Dixie Dreamer starting a new slang. I say my roof needs another layer. Of course, Veeks jumped right on it. Oh, just one? Oh, no. Time to redo my roof. Ooh, it sounds like that could be a soul song. Yeah, I need my roof fixed. Oh. I choose Hammer Jang Gang. Oh, thank you, Wild Willie, and we choose you. And that takes us to the bottom of the hour, gang. So let's decide on who we're going to raid. What do you think? Compliments have 111. Hottie Plays Music, 52. Liz KTV, 47. DJ Mark Easy, 17. You know, I always feel a little weird about rating DJ Mark Easy because he's playing something for the people who tune in to see his Thursday show. And when we show up, he completely goes, hey, let's do the Island Jams. And voop, completely changes, you know. So I always feel a little guilty. Anybody have a Darlene? You know what, Soham? Most of the people here have some connection to Hawaii. They either used to live here or love it or what have you, you know. So that changes sometimes. Okay. Hey, me and my two boys. Mahalo, aloha, Mish. Okay. Oh, look at this. Hey, mahalo, Andy. Oh, you're very welcome, C Honda, and thank you for the wonderful descriptions you put on the reruns there. Fernando Souza. Okay, Fernando Souza. Where? Oh yeah, Fernando Souza is here. He has 42. We could raid Fernando Souza. You guys want to go to a jazz guitarist? Oh, looks like DJ Mark loves it when you raid him. Yeah, but still, it's the small kind. Oh, we come in, rock, we take over. I mean, I don't know that that's bad, but still feel small kind shame. A guitarist Fernando is on. He visited recently. Andy also have some stream. Andy already has some stream creds, bro. Oh, creds. Oh, yeah. Andy already has some screen creds, bro. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Andy, whenever I see you, always remember my grandpa. He was just exactly like you. Oh, really? I am sorry for that. Oh, no. Poor thing. And what, the rest of the family still talk to him? I'm just wondering. I can't get into too much of a pigeon thing, brought up from India. He's like, why they're talking like that? I don't know. Hey, another one on the books. Yeah, thank you, Lono. Hey, we got to talk soon, okay, bro? Serious. Been thinking about you. Yeah, we have some ideas, believe it or not. Or not. So you know what? Um, let's go raid for Fernando, okay? I'm gonna go check out his site, make sure what's going on. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, he's he's on, he's playing. He's got a little kid on with him too. Look at that. Oh, that's his son. We got to raid just to see the little boy. Okay. Hold on here. What was that? Did something happen while I was off there? Did somebody raid or cheer or something? Sorry, I missed it. Okay, RAID raid. Boom. Okay, we're going to raid Fernando Souza. He plays guitar. And thank you, everybody. We're here every morning, 6 a.m., Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also at 3:30. That's Hawaii time right there. Good luck with the math. Appreciate all the people who cheered, gift subbed, and support the Daily Pigeon Live. And thank you so much, all you guys. Really,